Welcome to Stillworks and Brewing. My name is Randy and this is a channel that's all about home distillation and brewing. So, what do we got going on today? Well, we're going to start a new series on moonshine. Okay, I haven't never done one like this before. So you're not going to want to miss this. But first things first, there's really something you can do to help this channel out. It's easy. Hit that subscribe button down there. And also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified anytime we come out with new content. Okay, so let's get started. First thing is, moonshine. Well, in the beginning, moonshine, people were making their alcohol out in the woods in the cover of darkness, only lit by the moon. And that's where they come up with the term moonshine or moonshiners or whatever. Okay, so today it's a little bit different, yes. Moonshine is moonshine, but today I think that moonshine is more of a style. Because if you, they're selling legal moonshine, which that don't make sense, does it? Legal moonshine? Okay, but they sell it, it's your typical, your apple pie moonshine, Jolly Rancher moonshines, stuff like that. So that's why I kind of consider it as being a style. And I think the definition is kind of changed over the years. So, okay, so on this series, what we're going to do is I'm going to start a moonshine from the very start to the very end. I ain't quite sure how many videos it's going to take to get this done. So first we're going to make a neutral spirit. And this time I'm going to do using grain to make the neutral spirit. And then we'll show how to distill that out. And we'll be using a reflux still to do that, and we'll go from there. This is where I'm gonna really need your help. What I would like you to do, if you can, in the comment section down there, give me some ideas of what kind or what your favorite moonshine is. You know, the apple pie or peach or Jolly Rancher, whatever. But give us your what you like the best. And I'm gonna pick out a couple of them that I like, and at the end we'll make it. I'll do the research for a recipe, and we'll try it out and see how it turns out. And that's one thing nice about moonshine is, really there is no aging time at all. Once you're done, you're done. So let's get started. We'll start on our mash for our neutral spirit. So let's get going. Okay, so I got my mash tun here. I got about 4 gallons I'm going to start with of about 170 degree water. I got 16 pounds of grain. It's a lot of grain. So we're going to get that mixed in here. Start getting it to mash in. Just make sure you stir constantly. Kind of add your grain a little bit slow so we don't get any dough balls. Starting to thicken up. Get all this mixed in. Okay, so I got all that mixed in. That's technical temperature. What I'm looking for is somewhere in the neighborhood of 155. Alright, I'm at 149. I'm going to take I got some hot water right here. I'm going to add a couple of them. Try to warm it up just a little bit. Let's see what that did. 155 is like top of the scale. That's where I like to start because then it will cool down. This smell is always amazing. I love this smell. Alright, let's see what we got now. We are only 151. Nope, 153. I'm going to leave it right there, 153. Okay? Put the top on it. Let me set my timer. And we'll come back and... Okay, so we've had our grain in here converting for about an hour. And I think that's going to be good. So what we'll do is we'll do a starch test just to make sure that all the conversion took place before we can move on. Alright, so let me move the camera down here so you can see what's going on. Okay, so the first thing I got to do is get me a little sample. So I'll reach in here. Okay, so I got me a little sample. Can you see it? Alright, and so what we'll do, take us a drop of iodine. Okay. Give it a little shake. And see how it goes back to original color? It's not brown, it's not black, it goes back to the original color. So that means the conversion has taken place. So now what we'll do is we'll sparge this over into our fermenter. Okay? So let's sparge this over. We'll drain down what we got in there first, then we'll put hot water in the and rinse these grains out. And we'll keep sparging until we collect 6 gallons. Okay, so let me get this done and I'll be back. Okay, so I did check my pH. I mean, first we collected 6 gallons. I checked my pH. It's at 5.3, so I'm going to leave it there. So let's take a little sample, see where our starting gravity is going to be. And it 1.90. I'm going to leave it there, 1.90. Okay, I know my temperature's a little bit too high, so what I'll do is I'm going to put the lid on, put it in my fermentation room, let it sit there and cool down a little bit, then we'll add yeast to it, and then we'll let it ferment out. So this ought to be a pretty interesting project. Don't forget, leave in the comments about what kind of moonshine we can make, Give me some ideas. This will be pretty interesting. Okay? I would like to make something more than apple pie. I mean, a lot of people make apple pie moonshine, so I'm kind of interested, leaning somewhere else. Maybe something a little different, who knows. Okay? So, the last thing I can say, thanks for coming by. We'll see you next time.